Very good evening, everyone. Good evening, students. So, first of all, I welcome each one of you to my class on the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. I hope you all are doing fine. Very good evening, Anurag. Sorry, very good evening, Anugrah. Okay, ji. So, let's begin with this session. So, first of all, I welcome each one of you to my class. So, let's start with my brief introduction first. My name is Sandeep Khatri. These are my areas of specialization, as you can see on the screen: the constitutional law, criminal law, commercial law, family law, and law of thoughts. This is the link of my profile where you can connect with me. You can get all the information about my special and the plus classes. Here is the link of my Telegram channel where you can connect with me. And this is my code, that is Khatri10, which you can use to get free access of all the special classes available on Unacademy app. So this was about me. I request everyone, please be attentive, and this is going to be interactive session. So the moment you feel you're not clear with anything, feel free to ask questions. So students, I have already covered all these acts in my special classes on Unacademy app. So you can get access completely free. Okay. So you can go through with all these classes. Okay. And I have done explanation classes as well and the MCQ session as well on all these subjects. Okay. Namaste, Advocate Arya. Very good evening, Vandana. Yes, Vandana, tomorrow I am going to take the class. As of now, the plan is to take the class. So, whatever it may be, I am going to update the status on my Telegram channel. Okay. So, I hope you all are ready for the MCQ test on the Dowry Prohibition Act. Okay. So, here comes the very first question on your screen. The Dowry Prohibition Act. Choose the most appropriate option. It is an Act number dash of 1961. Top three students to answer correctly. First one, Advocate Arya, followed by Preeti Singh and Vandana, Anugrah, Vishu Dikshit. Everyone's answer is correct. Very good evening, Nandani, and everyone, those of you who have just joined. So it is Act number 28 of 1961. The definition of dowry under section. So the name of the act is the Dowry Prohibition Act. So that this term dowry has been defined under section. Choose the most appropriate one. Top three students to answer correctly: Preeti Singh, followed by Vandana and Advocate Arya. Anugrah, please do correct your answer. Okay. In every act, you will get section number 2 is basically either definition clause or interpretation clause. But as far as this Dowry Prohibition Act is concerned, the only one term that has been defined under section number 2 is the term dowry. Okay. So D is the correct answer. Vishu, correct answer. Akriti Singh, correct answer. Monica Shukla, please do correct yourself. This is not section 3. This is section number 2. Penalty for dash dowry under section 3 of the Dowry Prohibition Act. So, as far as your section number 3 is concerned, the person will get penalty for what? Choose the most appropriate option: giving, taking, both A and B, none of the above. Top three students to answer correctly: Preeti Singh, Vandana, and Advocate Arya. And I guess everyone's else answer is also correct. That is C. Yukar, please do correct yourself. C is the correct answer. You know, it is like corruption. Okay, so either whosoever is giving it, that person will also get a penalty, and the person who's taking it, that person will also will be liable to for the penalty. So the correct answer is both A and B. When did Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 come into force? Okay, there is a correction, students. This is going to be 1st of July. Okay, this is going to be 1st of July. Okay, 1st of July 1961. Okay, so the options are incorrect. So let's move to the next one. Dowry means any property or valuable security given or agreed to be given, either directly or indirectly. Choose the most appropriate option. So basically, this question is if you have already done with the definition of section number 2 of dowry, you can easily answer this question. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Advocate Arya, Vandana, and Preeti Singh. And I guess everyone's answer is correct. That is D, all of the above. Okay. So either, groom to bride, that is also will fall under dowry. Okay. Bride to groom, that will also come under the definition of dowry. Okay. So this is basically the concept of dowry is basically gender neutral. Okay. This is not for any specific gender. But in our society, there is a usually misconception that it is only when the bride will give to the groom. Here comes the penalty. Penalty for demanding dowry. If someone has even, demand the dowry, that will also fall under Section 4 of the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Vandana, Preeti, and Advocate Arya. And I guess everyone's else answer is also correct. That is A. Correct one. An agreement for giving or taking of dowry shall be. So suppose if there is an agreement between two parties, what is going to be the status of that agreement as far as your Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 is concerned? Starting from Preeti, Advocate Arya, and Vandana Singh. I guess everyone's answer is correct. Yukar, please do correct yourself. It is the status is not voidable. The correct answer is void. Okay. Dowry to be for the benefit of dash under section 6. So for whose benefit it is? Top 3 students to answer correctly: Preeti Singh, followed by Vandana and Monica Shukla. Advocate Arya and Anugrah Chauhan. Please do correct yourself. Okay. So answer is wife or her legal heirs. Okay. So section 6 you can say is not gender neutral when it comes to the Dowry Prohibition Act. No court inferior to that of a dash shall try any offence under the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. So who has the jurisdiction basically? Preeti, Vandana, Devika, Anjum, correct answer. Vishu, correct answer. Bhavna, correct answer. So this is basically students, judicial magistrate of first class is the correct answer. Chapter 36 of CRPC shall apply to any offence punishable under the Dowry Prohibition Act. So this statement is false, true, discretion of the court, or discretion of accused. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Vandana Singh, Monica Shukla, Advocate Arya. Devika, Vishu, Anugrah. Everyone's answer is correct. Uh, Bhavna Rani, please do correct yourself. A is the correct answer. Rest is fine. So this statement is basically false. So chapter number 36 of CRPC has nothing to do with the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Okay. What is the status of offences under the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961? They are cognizable, bailable, non-bailable, cognizable, non-cognizable, compoundable, non-compoundable. All the special law have this, common provision, which is in relation to cognizability or bailability of that offense. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Vandana, Preeti, and Anugrah. And I guess everyone's answer is correct. Yogita, please do correct yourself. C is the correct answer. So it is cognizable, non bailable, and non compoundable. Who has the burden of proof under Section 8A of the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961? So when it comes to this concept of burden of proof, Section 101 to 111 is basically your burden of proof in the Indian Evidence Act. But as far as this special law is concerned, that is the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, we will go with Section 8A. And the correct answer, top 3 students to answer correctly: Advocate Advocate Arya, first one to answer correctly, followed by Vishu and Bhavna. And I guess everyone's answer is correct. Anugrah, please correct yourself. Next. So accused is the correct answer. If any person fails to transfer any property as required by subsection 1 of section 6, okay, within the time limit specified thereof, or required by subsection 3 of section 6 of the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, then the person shall be liable for the punishment. Choose the most appropriate option. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Vandana, Preeti, and Monica. Top 3 students to answer correctly. And the correct answer is students D, that he shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 6 months, but which may extend to 2 years. So you cannot advertise as well in any of the newspapers. So if someone is interested in giving dowry, they cannot advertise. There is a ban on that advertisement, and that is under section. Advocate Arya, first one to answer correctly, followed by Preeti Singh and Bhavna Rani. And I guess everyone's answer is correct. Wonderful. So C is the correct answer. The punishment under section 4A of the Dowry Prohibition Act for ban on advertisement. So if someone still advertise, so that person will be liable for punishment. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Advocate Arya, followed by Yogita and Preeti Singh. And I guess everyone's else answer is also correct. That is A. The Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 passed on. So there are two important dates. The question number 1 was basically came into force, and this is your enacted on. I hope you all are not using the Bare Act while answering these questions, right? Yes. Correct answer, Advocate Arya. It's 20th of May, 1961. Most of the students took time to answer this question. So B is the correct answer. Okay. So Monica and Vishu, please correct yourself. Dowry Prohibition Officer under section. Top 3 students to answer correctly: Advocate Arya, Anjum, Yogita. And I guess everyone's answer is correct. That is C, section 8B. Okay, who appoints Dowry Prohibition Officer? Who has the power to appoint Dowry Prohibition Officers? Be quick. State government. Preeti Singh, correct answer. Advocate Arya, correct answer. Anjum, correct answer. State government. Dowry to be for the benefit of the wife or her heirs. Okay, under section. Advocate Arya, Preeti, Bhavna, correct answer. Anjum, Vishu, correct answer. That is section number 6. B is the correct answer. The expression valuable security has the same meaning as in. So, even if you have gone through with IPC, chapter number 2, you can easily answer this question. Advocate Arya, Bhavna, Preeti, correct answer. Vishu, please do correct yourself. C is the correct answer. Section number 30 is about valuable security. Bhavna, Preeti, Advocate Arya, Vishu, and Anjum. I hope, yes, everyone's answer is correct. That is D. It's an act to prohibit the giving or taking of dowry. So these were the questions. Now, anything which you are not clear with, you may please ask. Yes, anything which is not clear to you. So students, this is the link of my profile on Unacademy. This is my link of my Telegram channel, my code Khatri10. So let's crack PCS J with Unacademy. There's new year, new resolution, so new goal, and you can get 23% off on all your Unacademy Judiciary subscriptions on your Plus and your Iconic courses. एडवोकेट आर्या, एक्चुअली इट्स माय प्रॉब्लम, ये प्रॉब्लम मेरी है कि मुझे हिंदी में टाइपिंग और हिंदी के क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते हैं, तो इसी वजह से मैं सिर्फ इंग्लिश में ही क्वेश्चंस पुट करता हूँ. ठीक है, और मैं बिल्कुल समझता हूँ कि आपको ट्रांसलेशन करने में वो पूरा टाइम लगता है, बट आई होप कि आपको एग्जाम में अगर आप इससे भी प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो तो इवन आपको हिंदी में तो और जल्दी यू कैन इजीली आंसर. ठीक है. Chaliye. Thank you, Ji. Thank you very much. You all are welcome. Thank you for the kind comments. So this is your Karnataka State Judiciary Comprehensive Batch starting from January 5. Prarambh batch starting from December 27. This is your rapid revision for UP and Chhattisgarh Judiciary already started from December 20th. Sankalp UP PCS J prelims batch started from December 17. This is your revamped test series for this December. This is your Unacademy Judiciary subscription. Articulate, an initiative by Unacademy, coming soon, monthly current affair magazine. These are the YouTube and the Telegram channels of Unacademy. And that's it from my end. See you in my next class. Till then, yes, it's time to say peace.